When it comes to romance, some men buy flowers, others buy chocolates, and others rely on their good looks or the size of their bank accounts. But the guy you're going to meet tonight believes he has mastered the art of seduction.
Real quick, this is totally random.
It is?
Yeah. The cool thing is when guys come to me or my company, we've done all that trial and error, we've done all the testing, and we know what works. But if you really look at it, like, a woman wants to be turned on. She wants to have something that's not just a platonic conversation.
Bright and early on day 2, with a bit of practice under their belts, they take to the streets for daytime infield training.
We're just focusing on relationships, and we're focusing on the early part of the relationship, meeting the woman, getting your foot in the door.
Tonight, Roman and Juan are dancing with a confidence they never knew they had.
And I'm getting successes. I finally got my first 2 numbers today, definitely getting on the right track.
For Nightline, I'm Gloria Riviera in Miami.
Before you talk to another girl, I want you to consider this one question. When a girl's checking you out, what's the one thing that turns her on the most? Well, according to Men's Health magazine, this one thing that she looks for will instantly spark attraction or instantly kill it. Is it A, abs? Is it B, sense of humor? Is it C, money? Or is it D, none of the above? Well, I'm going to reveal the shocking answer in about 2 minutes from now. But for now, just imagine you could walk up to any girl and spark instant connection with her. Imagine you knew exactly what to say to turn her on and make her blush with attraction for you. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but stick with me for just a minute because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Listen, if she's a beautiful girl, she has tons of other guys talking to her. And if you're having the same boring conversations as every other guy, she'll completely lose interest in you. The problem is that most guys have no idea what women really want. Their strategy for talking to girls is similar to the way a 4-year-old plays a video game. Think about it. When a 4-year-old plays a video game, they push a bunch of random buttons hoping that something will magically work. They hope if they hit enough buttons, something will connect and they'll hit a combo. And most guys flirt with women the exact same way. They have completely random conversations, hoping that something will just spark a connection with her. Maybe they'll ask her where she's from or what she does for work, or maybe they'll try to entertain her with a story or a joke. They're just hoping that something they say will spark attraction. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. I talk to girls for less than 3 minutes before I get them on a date. That's it. From the first time I meet her, all I need is 3 minutes to trigger deep attraction. After 3 minutes, I either take her on a date right then and there, or I get her phone number if I'm busy. That's because I know how to spark attraction at an unconscious level. I'm not having these random, meaningless, and boring conversations. I direct the conversation so that I trigger attraction deep in her unconscious mind. And that's why my coaching schedule is typically completely booked year-round. I've literally flown to over 40 countries showing men how to meet and date beautiful women, easily. What's the secret? Well, that leads us back to our original question. When a girl's checking you out, what's the one thing that turns her on the most? Is it abs, sense of humor, money, or none of the above? Well, the answer is surprisingly none of the above. You see, according to a poll conducted by Men's Health, the thing that turns women on the most is your eyes. Yes, your eyes are one of the most powerful aphrodisiacs, but it has nothing to do with the shape or the color of your eyes. Women look at your eyes because your eyes are very telling. Just from looking into your eyes, she can tell if you're inexperienced, if you're nervous, if you're putting her on a pedestal, and she can tell if you're scared of her. If she even sees a hint of fear, she'll lose all attraction for you instantly. On the flip side, you can use your eyes to create an intense, I want to rip your clothes off feeling. I'll tell you exactly how to do this in just a second, but look. Real attraction is completely unconscious. A girl doesn't logically say, this guy's funny, he has some really good stories, he makes this much money, okay, I'll sleep with him. No, that's not how it happens. Attraction's not logical, it's a feeling. You can't tell her to feel aroused, you can't tell her to get turned on. Women have a filtering mechanism that instinctively weeds out unworthy guys. Right when she meets you, she unconsciously sizes you up in a matter of seconds. Her mind's looking for certain qualities in a mate, and when she spots them in you, she'll get turned on. Until recently, we had no idea what triggered the feeling of love and attraction inside a woman. However, because of technological breakthroughs, scientists have been able to precisely determine what makes a woman fall madly in love with a man. To discover this, scientists found hundreds of women who were madly in love with their partners. They took brain scans of these women, and they noticed patterns when she felt aroused, when she felt in love, and when she was infatuated with a guy. Now, I'll spare you all the scientific jargon, but what they found is that deep attraction is triggered by 3 specific qualities. And when she sees these 3 qualities in you, her body feels aroused and she feels a deep urge to sleep with you. It's her body's way of saying, this guy is a good fit. She doesn't have any control over it. She may not logically be attracted to you, but her brain has other plans that are deep and primitive. This is why I'm able to spark attraction within just 3 minutes of talking to her. I know what activates the part of her brain that makes her turned on. And after coaching hundreds of guys worldwide, I've discovered that you don't need a witty personality. You don't need to be funny, you don't have to think on your feet, and you definitely don't need a rock star lifestyle. And you certainly don't need cheesy pickup lines, manufactured routines, or rehearsed gimmicks. You just need to know how to trigger attraction inside of her brain. Once you understand what she actually is looking for in a guy, talking to her becomes so much easier because you'll always know what to say. You'll always be one step ahead of her. You'll possess the power to make nearly any woman obsessed with you, fantasize about you, and crave to sleep with you. You just have to know what her brain is looking for. So, to show you exactly how to trigger attraction at a deep, unconscious level and make her want you, I created a revolutionary program called Triggering Sexual Chemistry. It's the world's first and only science-based system that gives you the power to trigger instant attraction inside the female mind. In this step-by-step system, I show you how to get women into bed fast. And I walk you through the entire dating process. You'll know exactly what to do and say from the first time you meet her all the way to the bedroom. Here's what you'll get inside your Triggering Sexual Chemistry video training. First, we'll break down the exact science of instinctual attraction, so you truly understand what women want and crave at a biological level. Then I'll give you the 3-step conversational framework that ramps up tension and gets her in the mood for sex in a matter of minutes. You'll never have to worry about boring conversations. Plus, you don't have to be super witty or be a great conversationalist to pull this off. This part alone will put you ages ahead of every other guy out there. You'll discover what almost every guy does that kills the mood. Girls will love you when you stop doing this. This is in Module 4. You'll get my never-before-seen rapid escalation formula so you can get her into bed in under 1 hour from the time you actually meet her. You'll get the look of desire technique that will make her eyes sparkle with attraction for you without even opening your mouth. You can use this right before you talk to her and never worry about rejection again. You can also use this right before you kiss her, but don't be surprised if she starts leaning in for the kiss first. You'll get the chemistry escalation ladder to get her so turned on and aroused, she'll practically rip your clothes off. You can use this on a date or at a bar, but be ready to take your clothes off pretty quickly. Plus, you can get the Triggering Sexual Chemistry cheat sheet. This lists everything you can do to ramp up sexual tension and get her in the mood. You'll want to download this to your phone so that you can have it as a quick reference. Triggering Sexual Chemistry is the manual that you wish you had right after you hit puberty. It gives you the power to attract nearly any woman wherever you want, whenever you want. Now, you may be thinking a program that powerful probably costs a small fortune, and in all honesty, it does. If you're to buy the product directly from my website, the price is $297, just about $300. However, today I have a very special offer for guys that have never done in-field training with us. I want to make this a no-brainer for you because I know once you experience this amazing and simple way to seduce women, you'll want more, and maybe, just maybe, you'll go on to purchase one of our advanced in-field boot camps. So look below to see the very special offer I have for you. Click the button now because this offer is only available for a limited time. And don't worry, this even comes with my special 90-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not satisfied for any reason, just call our 800 number and we'll return every penny you invested. Here's what some of our students have to say about Triggering Sexual Chemistry.
So one other really cool thing about the sexual chemistry course is I really didn't have an idea of how to build the keynote or the escalation. and they go through like a formula, if you like, where there's the right time to touch, and by touching in certain ways, you set off these different chemicals, and if you can learn how to do them all at the same time, then you've got all of these chemicals firing off at once, and it really kind of increases your probability of going as far as you want with your chosen girl.
This program is great, and I recommend it for anybody trying to really take their sexual game to the next level. When I go out, I used to be that funny guy that would get the girl laughing and all that, but the sexual connection really wasn't there. After taking this program, or after reviewing this program and going and applying the new strategies, it's like now there's only like, it's so simple. It's just giving that look of desire. Just a couple things that Matt teaches in there. I went out and tried, and you could just see like the girl's face light up and change, and then you see her whole body kind of turn into like a sexual energy, and you could just feel that vibe. And it's just, there's a ton of different ways to do it, and I just went out and applied a couple of them, and I could just see my results instantly change. So I recommend this for anybody who really wants to take their sexual game to the next level and not just be that fun guy that's conversating with somebody. This is gonna separate you from the rest, and it's gonna release these chemicals from a woman, and it's gonna really, she's gonna turn into wanting to be like sexually desired, and you're gonna see that look, and it's amazing, and you gotta try it.
Definitely brought it to another level. Like you could see her eyes light up, you know, just by looking at her a certain way, or just by saying a certain thing, giving her a cold read, telling her how she feels about when she does something. You know, that it's all psychology, and this program 100% brings it out more.
And now their success can be yours too. This tested, proven, and simple blueprint for triggering sexual chemistry will work for you even if you're not the super strong alpha male of the group. You're just an average guy. You're kind of shy, and maybe you get a little nervous talking to girls. You've never had a deep conversation with a woman. And even if you believe you've seen and tried everything. Now, let me tell you what triggering sexual chemistry is not, just so that you know exactly what you're about to experience. This is not another program with generic and theatrical advice about getting more confident. No, this program contains the exact words, conversational topics, and going for the move techniques that I use to get her turned on. This is not a program that will make you memorize a bunch of lines and routines and stories to create a false sense of attraction. No, I give you the simple and easy outline of what to say and how to steer the conversation so that you create a genuine connection with her. This is not some magic solution that promises you tons of naked girls by saying cheesy pickup lines. No, this is about creating an authentic connection with a real woman. This is the bona fide real deal. Triggering sexual chemistry is the result of my team and I scouring through tons of scientific journals, neurochemistry studies, female psychology books, and thousands upon thousands of hours of in-field study to really figure out what women want on an instinctual level. We don't just read something and claim it to be true. My team of instructors and I have tested these techniques on thousands of women. This is, quite frankly, my life's work. And starting now, boring conversations that lead to nowhere will be a thing of the past. And you'll never have to worry about getting trapped in the friend zone. You'll have the power to trigger sexual chemistry and get nearly any girl fast. So look below to see the very special offer I have for you. Click the button now because this offer is only available for a limited time.